The international community is strongly condemning Russia's latest barrage of missile strikes on Ukraine, which has reportedly killed at least 14 people and injured scores more. The strikes have also caused serious damage to infrastructure and some minor damage, reportedly, to a building that houses the local headquarters of Samsung Electronics. The leaders of the G7 countries are due to meet in the coming hours to discuss more aid for Ukraine. Shin Se-byuck has this report.
The European Commission has strongly condemned Russia's brutal attacks on Ukrainian cities Monday, calling them barbaric.
These attacks, they are barbaric and cowardly attacks.
EU Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell took to Twitter to say that Russia's assaults had no place in the 21st century and added that military support for Kyiv is on its way. Also, the U.S. called the barrage from Russia, which hit civilian targets, senseless attacks. U.S. President Joe Biden spoke over the phone with his Ukrainian counterpart, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, on Monday and pledged to provide Ukraine with advanced air systems. The U.S. and group of 7 leaders are also set to hold a virtual meeting on Tuesday to discuss further support for Ukraine. According to the White House on Monday, the leaders will discuss their commitment to holding Russian President Vladimir Putin accountable for Moscow's atrocities in Ukraine. President Zelenskyy is also scheduled to take part in the meeting. Meanwhile, Monday's attacks damaged a number of buildings and infrastructure in Ukrainian cities, including the building where Samsung Electronics Ukraine has its headquarters. An official from Samsung Electronics confirmed that some of the building's windows were shattered following the attack, although a missile did not directly hit the location but landed around 150 to 200 meters away. The official added that no casualties have been reported, as Korean employees there had been evacuated to neighboring countries such as Poland in the early days of Moscow's invasion, in accordance with the South Korean government's guidelines. When asked about the company's restoration plans for the building, the official said it's not up to them, as Samsung was one of many other tenants. As for South Korean nationals in Ukraine, South Korea's foreign ministry said there are about 40, and that no casualties were reported as a result of Monday's attack. The ministry also said it has no plans to withdraw its embassy in Ukraine and will continue to monitor the situation and come up with necessary measures to ensure the safety of Koreans. Shin Se-byuck, Arirang News.